Welcome back to the M2 Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Anthony. My co-host right here is Kyle Heath. This is a show where we cover gaming industry-related news of the last week. This week, we're going to talk a little bit about how there's some layoffs going on at Epic Games. There is a new scientific research study that says that the post-game depression is real for RPG players. When you finish, you're all sad, and I get it. Now, we're also going to talk about the Xbox partner preview, all the little partners that are tied up with Xbox, their new games, new updates, everything like that. Give a brief little announcement for March 2026. And also, we're going to just kind of cap it off at the end with a little bit of, what's it called? Marathon. I almost said Marshall. Marathon, the game, sales and player count reports. But before we begin, Kyle, how you been, dude? Looking good, man. Looking like you have
Thanks,
a good
man.
time. What's
Thanks,
going
man.
on?
Bro, I'm chilling. Chilling.
Very nice.
I'll be honest. I was trying to think if I even played anything this week. I've been.
Oh, really?
I was on my going out. This again this past weekend. Especially during the week, I had a couple things to do after work. So it's kind of like
Oh, yeah.
it's been a busy week. So yeah, I don't think I really got around to anything, which is not good. I should I should get back.
I
on
was
some
counting on you to
games.
tell me you played all the games in the world the last weekend. That's usually how you roll.
Yeah, the last couple weeks, man. I don't know. I've been gaming much. I need to change that. Which, yeah, it's just not been a thing. But oh yeah,
Have you been consuming any content at least?
yeah. I mean, I'm always on the YouTube stuff. Been watching some basketball, some hockey when I can catch it.
Very
Getting
nice.
closer to playoff season, so we're almost there.
That's part of it for me. And I think baseball season just started. And you got NCAA, so it's like if you like sports, you don't really have time to game and watch sports simultaneously, unless you're like a crazy person that will play the game while it's happening.
Yeah,
I've seen people do that. They'll play like NCAA basketball while they're watching an NCAA basketball game.
yeah, it's crazy
It's
work.
nuts.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that, but yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, it's just been like sports, chilling with the homies, and yeah, going out some. That's about it, really, for me.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I gotta get back on. Gotta get back on like KCD or something, man. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance.
100%. Yeah.
Check out some new stuff. I don't know, man. Gotta do something. That's for sure.
It's
But
fact.
I mean,
It's 100% fact.
I know.
I just did
know
gambling, dude.
I know you were busy this weekend.
Yeah. If we're talking games, I was playing gambling games at the casino in Vegas. That was a good
Man,
time.
counts.
Got some good food. Ate like a delicious dinner Friday night, which was really sweet. Yeah, it was just a good time, man. Got to see a couple of shows, go to see a couple of DJs. It was nice, a lot of fun. I try not to play like really bad odds on games. Like I won't play double. I definitely won't play triple zero. Blackjack, you'll never see me playing a 6 to 5 blackjack. But that's what all like the people I was with they wanted to play, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Then I went and played like digital craps and stuff like that, like $5 minimums, because I was like, let me just go over here and sit down and get a couple of free drinks. Because the strategy I use, it's like either you burn out. It depends on what you start with, but it's either you burn out really quick or you stay there for like hours,
Yeah.
and you just either break even plus or minus like $100, or you can go on an absolute tear and like triple your money. That didn't
happens,
happen
man.
though, but
Dude,
I was vibing, man.
last time I played roulette, right? Like, pretty sure I'm pretty sure I did triple my money. Like after like literally
Heck
30
yeah.
minutes, I was like, whoa, and then I walked away.
That's the right way to do it. I should have done that with I played slots for like the first time in I mean like 10 or 15 years. It was
Yeah.
insane. I go over there and I think I saw Wheel of Fortune and I was like, I don't know what the heck this is. Like I know the show is, but I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Put $100 in, went up to 150, and I should have cashed out. I should have just cashed out.
Should have walked
Because then I
away.
just sat there and burned through the rest of it.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
But I was like, whatever. I mean, we're going out here just to get some good food, have some drinks, hang out with the boys, send the man off on his bachelor's, get him ready for his wedding, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Dude,
But
slot machines, man. It's yeah. Last time I was around some slots, it's like they're all so different. I mean, obviously they're all the
Oh,
same
yeah.
concept, but it's like you walk up to one and then like stuff will flash on the screen. It looks like you win a lot of money, and then it's like 80 cents. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's like, what are we
it makes
doing, man?
no sense.
Yeah, I'm not into slots. It bores me. It really does. It's like I've been playing video games my entire life, so the flashing light's not gonna really get me, man.
Yeah,
really
that's the thing.
won't.
Yeah, I'd rather be at a table if I'm playing anything, So
Yeah.
it's just me.
I say this after I just burned $100. It's not gonna get me, dude. No, it's
It's okay,
mostly just
dude.
like, all right, we're waiting on people, and then they took like 30 to 45 minutes, so I was just
Yeah.
chilling.
So you're just like, well, might as
Yeah, it
well
was.
burn some money.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of the point of going to Vegas in a way.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I
it's
didn't burn it all. I came back with money,
there you go.
so we're
Yeah.
chilling.
Not a total loss. We love that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But in the meantime, we're just powering through work, trying to get over a couple little deadlines, a couple little humps, and then your boy's gonna be back on Hogwarts Legacy. I was chilling on the couch like yesterday, and on my home screen on my remote, I was like flipping through, and I was I was watching Burnt Peanut a little bit. I was watching some YouTube, some people play games, some like sports stuff related as well. Then I see like a whole string of like HBO because I have HBO Max, and it's
Yeah.
like Harry Potter 1 through like 7, and then at the end it was like, "Do you want to go back and play Hogwarts Legacy?" I'm like, "Oh, these guys got me, man." Everything's lined up on my computer, so I'm just like, "Yeah, I got to get
Yeah.
back on there and finish the game."
Hey, I think the trailer for the TV show or whatever dropped this week.
It
I
did, yeah.
haven't seen the full
Yeah.
thing. I just saw like the notification.
Neither have I. They also dropped Dune, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they dropped most importantly, I think Super Mario. That
Yeah,
was the big
like
one too.
there's another reveal.
Galaxy,
Yeah,
right?
apparently what
Yeah.
Fox is in the movie,
hmm
so it's like next week.
I don't
It's crazy. What?
That's going to be a weird crossover because I don't think Fox has ever been in the Super Mario universe other than Super Smash Bros.
It's a good
Has
point.
he?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's This is a gaming podcast after all. Let's find out.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know, man. I'm just looking forward to
Star
that movie.
When has Star Fox ever been in a Mario game? It's loading. Only through crossovers and the
Thanks.
movie.
Only through crossovers. Thanks.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Oh, wait. Super Mario Maker. Players can unlock
Okay.
costumes for Fox, Falco, Slippy Toad,
Okay.
and Peppy Hare by completing the 100 Mario challenge or scanning the corresponding amiibos. You can play as Fox. No, you get Fox themed racing in Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe. That's actually crazy. You can't play as
Oh,
Mario in You can't play as Fox in Super Mario, but you can play
so
as
no,
Link.
that's even
Is
crazier.
that right? There's no way that's right.
That's so
His
odd.
name's Star Fox. He's supposed to be the fastest pilot in the known universe, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to give him a go kart?
I was about to start saying Captain Falcon lines or whatever.
But Captain Falcon has his own racing game.
I don't know. I was just like, show me your moves. That is not Star Fox.
And in Mario Golf, names Fox and McCloud appear in separate entries on the scoreboard. So they use him as if he's a like what's it called? An Easter egg.
Hmm.
That's crazy that
Very
is he
interesting.
really there's no way, right? Like he's got to be in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I feel like he would be right. If there's any game.
Well, the other thing is like he's not a playable character in the Mario Kart series.
Hmm.
You can play as freaking Link, dude. And
That's so
Isabella
weird.
Villager and Inkling, boy and girl from Splatoon. That's okay. I just learned something new.
Yeah, that's odd. Not gonna lie.
They got to update that. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah,
Got to be.
probably.
Fox is one of my favorite characters. That's why I'm so stunned.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, movie wise, man, some good stuff coming out. Dude, I still want to go see Project Hail Mary. I hear that's very good. Ryan Gosling, space movie. Um,
Oh yeah,
argu-
that's been on my watch list too.
arguably like his best movie ever.
That's what
Because
they're saying.
I mean, dude, the Rotten Tomato scores, it's like his highest rated film, I'm pretty sure. So
What?
yeah, it's apparently that good. So I'm like, all right, well, I feel like I gotta see it.
I mean,
So,
he was pretty dope in Barbie, and also what's
yeah,
that other one that like came out not too long ago? Blade Runner.
yeah,
That
Blade
was really
Runner.
good.
That yeah, so, yeah, but apparently the rating's higher than like all of those, according to IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes. I was like, all
Yeah,
right,
Project Hail
like,
Mary. Then oh, dude, did you watch him in Drive?
there's a couple movies I haven't seen with them.
Yeah. Drive is pretty sick.
Yeah,
But yeah, Project Hail Mary. Okay, we gotta look that up. I
yeah.
need more game adaptations though, because was it? Yeah, he was also in the guy or whatever that was, where
For
he's
Free
like a
Guy
video
is
game
what it's
character.
called.
Yeah, Free Guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but
Yeah,
yeah. Free
if you think
Guy.
about it, he's been on fire for the last like 20 years.
It's wild, bro. He hasn't really aged. Also, it's like he's kind of
That's
aged in
bro.
reversed.
That's what
It's like,
money will do for you, dog.
yeah,
That's what
true.
money will do.
Yeah, dude,
That's crazy.
that's nuts.
Yeah. Well, anyways, how about we just jump into the news, man? Let's start talking about
Money,
some epic games.
money can make you look
Huh?
good, right? Money can make you look
Yeah.
good. Money
Yes.
can also influence other negative things, especially
Yeah.
in gaming industry.
Especially, yeah, for sure.
So,
What are we talking about?
when we get into it, Epic Games, they released an article on March 24th called "Today's Layoffs." Let's get into it. This note was sent to Epic employees today. All right, it said, "Today we're laying off over 1,000 Epic employees. I'm sorry we're here again. The downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means we're spending significantly more than we're making. We have to make major cuts to keep the company funded. This layoff, together with over $500 million of identified cost savings in contracting, marketing, and closing some open roles, puts us in a more stable place. Some of the challenges we're facing are industry wide challenges: slower growth, weaker spending, and tougher cost economics. Current consoles selling less than last generations, and games competing for time again against other increasingly engaging forms of entertainment. And some of our challenges are unique to Epic. Despite Fortnite remaining one of the most successful games in the world, we've had challenges delivering consistent Fortnite magic with every season. We're only in the early stages of returning to mobile and optimizing Fortnite for the world's billions of smartphones. And in being the industry's vanguard, we have taken a lot of bullets in the battle, which is only in the early days of paying off for ourselves and all developers. Since it's a thing now, I should note that the layoffs aren't related to AI. To the extent it improves productivity, we want to have as many awesome developers developing great content and tech as we can. We can now need to what we now need to do is clear. Jesus, I'm struggling reading that. What we now need to do is clear. I don't know who worded this, man. Build awesome Fortnite experiences with fresh seasonal content, gameplay, story, and live events. Accelerate developer tools with greater stability and compatibility as we evolve from Unreal Engine 5 and UEFN to Unreal Engine 6. Bro, I feel like we just got to Unreal Engine 5. Why are we talking about UE6? What's going on?
Yeah, they're always working on something else, dude. And like Unreal Engine 5 hasn't even been implemented into most games yet.
Oh, it's like, oh, we're already cranking out 6. I mean, I feel like 4 was out for a while. So, geez.
Yeah.
And we'll be kicking off the next generation of Epic and huge launch plans towards the end of the year. This isn't our first time being here. Epic survived upheavals in the 1990s with a move from 2D to 3D with Unreal 1, in the 2000s building console games like with Gears of War, and in 2012 moving to online gaming with Paragon and Fortnite. Each time we rebuilt our foundations and earned a renewed leadership position. Market conditions today are the most extreme we've seen since those early days, and massive upheaval in the industry, accompanied by massive opportunity for the companies that come out as winners on the other side. That's what we're aiming to do for our players, and we aim to bring other like minded developers in the industry along on the journey to build an increasingly open and vibrant future of entertainment together. At Epic, we pride ourselves in only hiring the industry's best, so it is very painful to part with so many talented people. Folks impacted by these layoffs will receive a severance package that includes at least 4 months of base pay, with more based on tenure. We're also extending Epic paid healthcare coverage. For example, in the US, they'll receive paid coverage for 6 months. We'll also accelerate their stock options vesting through January 2027 and extend equity exercise options for up to 2 years. We'll have a company meeting Thursday to talk about the roadmap in more detail, which has already happened at the time of this recording dropping. And it was signed by Tim Sweeney, the man himself. Not surprised, Mike. We're not surprised. You know what I'm saying? We ain't surprised. But I saw it's a lot of cuts. It's very significant and cost a lot, especially when they're offering severance packages like that and healthcare packages like that. I can't imagine how much that will actually cost for 1,000 to cover 1,000 people for that long and actually pay out that many people. And you're doing that over like keeping them, like it's bad. It's got to be bad. Jeez. And I cannot hear you right now.
Sorry, I'm over here yapping into the nothingness. My bad. Yeah, so laying off 1,000 people is pretty intense, I think. I wonder if it was all within the Raleigh area, because that would kind of
Yeah.
affect like me and a lot of my friends that are in that area, or like just in the Carolinas, right? It'd be weird. But this is coming after what, 800 plus layoffs that happened like 2023 or something. So they've
Yeah.
definitely been downsizing. And it goes back into what we were talking about, what, two, maybe three episodes ago, of how Epic Games hasn't really made a new game like in a really long time.
Yeah.
And if they have made a new game, it's been within, it was either acquisitions or it was within the Fortnite universe. So do you even call it new? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a shame. It must be like people are kind of over the whole Fortnite buying skins constantly. Like the hype has absolutely died down. People have moved on to like Marathon, to what's it called? Why am I think I'm losing my mind?
Roblox?
Arc Raiders.
Arc rate. Yeah.
Yeah. And Roblox is 100% like, I've been hearing more about Roblox than I am Fortnite, you know?
Yeah.
I
For
I
sure.
think people are just a little bit, they want something new. And if Epic Games isn't really delivering anything and they're going out and just purchasing companies and then turning them into another Roblox, or not a Roblox, but another like Fortnite printing money machine. Dude, like what are you doing? You're Epic Games. Like let's get a Gears of War game out or something, too.
Yeah.
There's other options. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, you definitely hate to see it. I think, I think there's no surprise given the trends of the last 3 years. But yeah, I mean, I think it's telling of maybe where Fortnite is. I mean, I feel like they're still cranking out collabs and they still have a player base, obviously, but like you would think they'd be able to sustain, I guess, their employees, at least most of them. So I don't know. And like on the other hand, I'm not surprised, but on the other hand, I'm kind of maybe I'm surprised that it's so much at once. Like, I feel like if there would be layoffs, it'd be less than 1,000, but here we are, man. Like, it's just the reality of it, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, I think it was interesting that they kind of went through the history. I mean, I will say, like, I'm gonna give it to them. They're offering generous severance and healthcare coverage, and two, they're not just like leaving everyone out in the dust. So I think that's a silver lining in all this, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I would hope so. It's like laying off 1,000 people or just like 2,000 close to in a 2 year span. You better be given some type of severance
yeah,
package. I very rarely hear about people getting 6 months, especially in the US.
yeah. It's rare.
Um, it's very, very rare. And the stock options being there is nice too. Hopefully, every person that left can find a new job quickly, because I know all the markets are just freaking tanking and people are freaking out. They don't know what's going on. The job markets
Yeah.
are allegedly not good.
I mean, I know. Tech
Um,
especially is bad. That's what I've
yeah,
heard. It's like,
yeah. Be careful out there is what we're saying, because you got to be safe and you got to like protect your family and who like your only livelihood. So don't sit on the 6 month severance and then start looking for the job at the end of it.
yeah, we
You know,
lazy.
like yeah,
Don't be lazy, man.
I would take like a month off and then go find something else.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's like, yeah. Especially you've been there a while, it's like you deserve at least a little time. But yeah, don't burn
Oh
the whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, wish my company would lay me off and give me 6 months. That's what I need right now. Imagine you're laying me off.
Imagine.
Oh no.
We're letting
Oh,
you
what will
go.
I do?
We're letting you go, Mike. Here's a
Oh
3 month
no, no,
severance.
no! And here I go, just grabbing my
Why?
nearest
No.
passport. Oh no! Oh
Oh
no!
no,
¿Cómo
I'm
se
gonna have to spend a
dice?
week in Paris. Oh, I'm gonna have
How
to
could
go
this
to
happen to
Belize.
me?
Why?
Dude, the first thing I would do, like hypothetically, if I was laid off right now, we're gonna do the hypothetical for you. Hypothetically, I'm buying a flight to London, like Liverpool,
Uh,
like the moment it happens, and you're gonna see me in England going to matches. I don't care whose match. Definitely going to Everton for
Dude.
sure.
Oh, you might see me in Japan, low key.
100%.
Take a week. I'm going to Osaka, man, Tokyo,
Yeah, like
shipping it
being in
all
an
out.
internet cafe playing some like vintage all Japanese video game.
Telling you, man. I'm gonna adhere to the culture for a week or two. You know.
Embrace it for sure. Embrace it like that. Oh, what's that Japanese show running? Let me see. Japanese, like, it's really good. It's like a journalist. Let's see.
Aw,
Tokyo. No, it's not Tokyo Vice. Oh, dude, it's something similar to
Tokyo.
it. It was
I
really,
don't.
really good. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't
Oh, it
know.
is Tokyo Vice. I'm wrong.
Look at that.
That thing was electric. It's on Max.
I'm gonna guess that.
Highly recommend.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
I like it. So yeah, I mean that would be my advice. If you got laid off at Epic, travel for a little bit. Treat yourself. You know what
100%.
I'm saying? Like, take
I
some time
probably,
off. You know
yeah, like rent a car and then just drive across the country and start stopping at places you want to stop at.
that too.
Yeah,
I
my buddy did that when he got laid off in like 2020 because the panini.
Yeah, dude. I once heard like there was like a father and son. Like the dad was retired, and like it was a similar situation. The son like had some. He was like on a sabbatical or he got laid off or something like that. And so like it was like in the spring, middle of baseball season. So they just like went around to a bunch of games like in like the Northeast and stuff like that. And they just like toured. So I was like, that'd be kind of sick.
It's amazing. That'd be so amazing.
Uh,
Yeah, I would love that so much.
I know.
That's the
Totally
life,
sick.
dude.
That'd be dope.
Alrighty. You know what? I would go to IEM for sure.
Okay.
I would go to a CS:GO major or CS2 major.
Actually, yeah. Actually, wait.
Yeah,
Yo, you
yeah.
see me in Prague.
Catch me in Budapest, dude.
See me in Prague. I'm going to an event.
For
Wait,
sure, I would go to
wait.
that. I go to Rocket League.
Yo.
I'd I would hit all of them
Oh, dude.
for sure.
That's oh man. I want some time off now.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
for real.
jeez. Sounds
All
sick.
right, fam. Let's keep the show going.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about depression.
Heck yeah. My favorite topic ever, dude. That's what we love. So there is a new scientific study that concludes post-game depression is real, and it's RPGs that have the biggest effect on us, according to Vicky Blake over at IGN.
I felt this,
She wrote
man.
this article this week, a couple of handful of days ago. He said, "That's me."
I feel it,
This
man.
man
I feel
finished Alan Wake, and I swear he cried for 3 months.
Oh, but that I was sad.
Yeah,
There's a couple games, man.
but
Dude, honestly, real quick, Last of Us. When I first played Last of Us, especially part one, man, when that game ended, dude, there was a few
oh
days where I
yeah,
was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to feel this again for a while. It's like, oh man, it hit me.
it'll mess you up. I love
I mean,
RPGs, especially the ones that just suck you in because they'll
dude.
stay with you forever. I got post game depression when I finished Ori.
Oh yeah,
Ori
I
and the
believe
Blind
it.
Forest, that messed me up, dude. I felt it too when I finished Breath of the Wild. I was like, now what? I'm
Yeah.
just like I'm not normal anymore. My
Tears
life
of
has
the
changed.
Kingdom, Mike.
I know
It
it's
just
right
takes time,
there.
you know.
It's right there.
It just requires the little thing called time.
One day, one day I'll get to it. Alrighty, let's continue with Vicky Blake's article over here at IGN. So you know that feeling of simultaneous delight and dismay you get when you finally roll the credits on a really good game? Well, a new report claims that the feeling is not only real but has a name. It's called post-game depression. According to a new study into a phenomenon, post-game depression (PGD) is the sense of emptiness that arises after completing a deeply immersive game, resulting in a sense of loss, emptiness, or sadness. As reported by News Media Life Sciences, their hyperlink here, the paper claims that while this phenomenon is widely reported by players, little research has been done in this field. The study, published in January's edition of Current Psychology and obtained by IGN, claims to be the first ever quantitative measure of post-game depression. The researchers conducted 2 studies with 373 participants and drilled down into 4 subscales of the phenomenon: game-related ruminations, challenging end of experience, necessity of repeating the game, and media anhedonia.
Yeah, I was
Anhedonia?
trying to read it myself.
Hit him with the translation and the
Oh, you're
speaking.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Let's
Yeah,
see.
let me
Let's
unmute
see.
you.
Uh,
Anhedonia?
oh wait. Let me turn it up for the people.
Anhedonia.
Anhedonia. That's how they say it.
Anhedonia. Let me look this word up. It
Anhedonia.
is reduced ability to express pleasure or a total loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities. Dude, that's how I've been feeling lately with work.
Dude,
Sheesh.
I can relate
All
to
right.
that. All right. I didn't know there's a word for it.
Yo, I feel like I'm post-game depression right now, brother. Uh, we laugh so we don't cry. All right, let's keep going. Which is the term given in the inability of to express pleasure from activities that are usually enjoyable? Oh, so she knew I was dumb and I was gonna look it up. I should have just read the next freaking sentence, man. She got me, dude. She
Oh,
knows me, bro.
I should have just
She
kept
wrote this for
reading.
me, dog. I think she likes me, bro. All right. Despite the widespread discussion of this phenomenon on platforms such as social media and YouTube, there's a notable absence of scientific investigation. The paper explains the most comprehensive insight into the topic thus far had been provided by Piotr Klimczyk.
Piotr.
I only know it's called Piotr because my buddy's Polish. I think this guy might be Czech though. Who
Gosh.
Klimczyk? Hell yeah.
I'll do
I'm
that
locked
again.
in, dude.
Piotr
Been
Klimczyk.
watching a lot of European soccer
Fine.
lately. Locked in.
You probably give me 100 tries. I wouldn't be able to guess that pronunciation. Jeez.
Okay, and then I can't pronounce like the American ones. This is the funniest one. Who explored PGD, post game depression? Just to remind you, going on forward, it's going to be PGD according to these articles. Based in 2023, and found those 4 main aspects related to PGD. The uniqueness was primarily associated with being a one-of-a-kind game that pushed the boundaries of a genre or with the richness of its story and characters, making the experience deeply emotional, the paper explains. Some felt that ending came too soon, while others struggled to accept that the game actually concludes. Then came the realization that there would never be another first playthrough. Yeah, feel that.
Dude.
And with it, the feeling that the game can never again evoke the same level of tension, joy, or sadness. These feelings linger for days or even weeks, resulting in media anhedonia. The other video game or form of entertainment seem capable of filling that void, so to speak.
Dude.
So,
This article speaks to me, man. I can't lie. I literally thought like these exact things sometimes when I finish games of like, dude, like, and I think about this with some media, dude. You know what? Recently, Lord of the Rings. Like when I saw those movies, I was like very much looking forward to them when I saw them. And as I'm watching them in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna be able to experience it the first time ever again. And like, it hit me in those moments. Dude. I think about that. Movies, games, like anything, dude. If it's really good. Like I'll catch myself for a split second and just get like existential and then back into it.
yeah, I mean, my logo for my ad is Aragorn right now, so I feel you. They're listening, bro.
It's crazy, man. I'm just saying like, this article is speaking to me. This research is speaking to me because I relate to this heavily on a lot of
So do I,
things.
actually. They're hitting the nail on the head, I think. All right, let's continue on though. Those 2023 findings, which measured PGD, well-being, emotional mood, and positive mental health, rumination, and reflection, as well as the type of game that played in one study, and PGD, depression symptoms, rumination, and reflection, and emotional processing in the other, suggested that the emotional investment we put into games is particularly brutal when we develop deep attachments to characters who may die within the narrative.
Sure too.
I can think of a handful. I think a handful, bro.
These are too many.
Remember I sent you that video compilation of like it's not just a game. or like it's called It's Just
Dude.
a Game,
Like, I think
and
like
it's
halfway through, or like I don't know, like a fourth of the way through, I was like, wait, this may spoil some like important games I might play. So it's just like I
so
can't
you
watch it.
stopped.
And I was like, but like they're right. I agree, but I
Oh,
can't watch it.
oh, dude, there's some of them where I'm just like, yo, it wasn't just a game, bro. It was not.
Oh man.
It's nice though. All right, now in the latest research, the paper authors, concluded that they found the four-factor version of the PGDs to be internally consistent and valid, and developed a new scale to help researchers quantify it. We observed positive correlations between the intensity of post-game depression and stronger depressive symptoms, tendency to rumination, and disturbances in emotional processing, as well as with lower well-being. Finally, role-playing games have been revealed to evoke stronger post-game depression than other games. Yeah.
It's true, man.
Yeah. Oh, look what it is. Look what's highlighted next. Sheesh.
Oh.
Let's go. Oh, get ready, listeners. That means, of all the genres sampled by the participants, it was RPGs that resulted in the strongest reactions when the game was finally finished, which, in my view, makes Last of Us Part 2 very much an RPG.
I
The
mean,
article continues up by saying,
mm,
as the first generation of video game users transition from childhood to adult, their emotional needs have evolved. The paper adds, the development of more serious, mature video game content reflects the shift in the emotional and psychological demands of an aging player base. Accordingly, video games are not solely designed to provide fun or pleasure. Some games evoke deep emotions such as contemplation, sadness, or existential reflection. Others instill fear in players through survival horror mechanics and narratives. Moreover, the Souls-like genre introduces frustration and challenge, transforming the gameplay into a demanding experience that ultimately provides a sense of achievement and competence. Have you seen the TED Talk that I swear there's this TED Talk that talks about that very last paragraph about games and achievement, and it's about this psychologist making an advocacy for why video games are good for you.
yeah.
And it has to do with that last bit. It's like some games evoke deep emotions such as contemplation, sadness, or existential reflection, and then some instill fear. But this one at the end, where it's like, moreover, the Souls-like genre, it's not just Souls-like; it's for anybody that has like where they accept a challenge that they're facing, but they keep persevering to achieve it. And then at the very end, they get a sense of achievement and competence. It's not tangible, but you feel it
Yeah.
and you feel good about it. That's why like some people go and they'll like play video games to get rid of stress, to feel competent or something. Just like, okay, at least I got this sense of achievement. Like that's really good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I need to play more video games. I'm stressed, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think this. So before I like give my overall thoughts, like Vicky mentioned, the article Last of Us Part Two is very much an RPG. That's debatable. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and say because like this is the thing. Like, play after playing so many RPGs, it's like RPGs are very much like don't get me wrong, they're not all like create a character, like create your own thing. Blah, blah, like there are not all that, and I get that. Um, But like the thing about Last of Us Part Two is it's very linear, right? Like you're designed to go a certain path.
Oh yeah.
Last of Us Part Two added some variation. Like it was still linear. They added some variation on how to get through certain sections. So it's not entirely like. But I mean, the only reason I say it's not an RPG is like you have a main objective, but like there's not really like side quests. Like it's kind of just like you're just going through, like you know what you have to do, and you're just like you're going to one end goal, and then they essentially make you play the game again from a different perspective. Like spoiler alert, but like it's like you play the game, you play it through it again. So it's like from a story perspective, you could say sure, like it has RPG qualities because it evokes a lot of emotion, and has a lot of twists and turns, and it really gets you invested to the characters. That's very much true, but like I can't call it an RPG because it's like there's just like things that make really good RPGs that game just does not have. From a story perspective, like yeah, sure we can go for it. And
Oh
like I
yeah.
don't know. I mean, obviously I thought the first story was better, like Last of Us Part One, but that's not the debate. I think what's more important about this article, and what's worth mentioning, I think this article does a very good job at describing why video games are great. because like it's
Yes.
just like any other art form, and like I think for the longest time people didn't understand that, but like when you look at this, it like it also like can do a better job of like evoking emotion sometimes because you are in control, like to a certain extent, right? Like you're the one that's navigating the world and like making things happen, and so it gets you more invested and can be a deeper connection than other forms of media. But yeah, this article did a very good job of like essentially explaining why games are great. Like that's
Yeah.
the best way I can describe it. Like,
I I mean, yeah, you're exploring art, you're exploring like a world that you've never experienced before, that you might not ever experience before. It's really, really cool. I definitely like there are games where I feel like I think the last time I felt really bummed out after a game finished where I had like a post game depression was Halo 3. After I beat
hmm,
that final mission and it was like complete but not fully finished. Like I definitely beat the story. At least I had multiplayer to go play. But RPGs don't like some of them don't have multiplayer at all. So when you're done, you're done.
you're
Start
done.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah,
that could be part of it, you know.
yeah, it's very true. I think like yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like for me, like the ones that impacted me the most with endings were like the PlayStation ones, like Last of Us for sure, but also like going through the Uncharted series and like finishing that. Like that was like
Yeah.
because I loved all those games, and then like finishing four, and it was like, oh, the series is over. Like I enjoyed the ending, but it was like it's just like yeah, there was a period where I was like, dang man, like this is a really good game. I don't know
Oh,
if I'm gonna,
100%.
I don't know if be able to how am I gonna live? And like,
What am I
and
gonna
then
do?
after a couple weeks, you're just move on to the next thing. But like, but yeah, I mean, no, it's yeah, these are definitely emotions and feelings I've felt playing games and then beating them, and then you're just kind of like, it's over. I can't believe it's over. Like, wow,
Yeah.
it just makes you think about journeys, man. How important the journey is sometimes, especially with these
So
games.
yeah, sometimes the journey is all that matters. I mean, that's kind of what it was like for me with Breath of the Wild. It took me I wanted to beat everything in the game before I beat the game.
Yeah,
Like get all the achievements unlocked, get all the horses that I need to get so I can like take them to the next game and stuff like that and do everything that I could to just be like I played the full game. This is awesome.
yeah,
Finally finish it and then yeah, finding out like, oh, I could have just gone and finished it like really in the beginning. It would have been really, really difficult, but I could have just beat the game in like 2 seconds.
yeah,
Um, yeah, it was kind of cool. I really
yeah.
liked it, and then I was locked in when the cutscenes end too, and like restart, and everything's going on. You get some more lore. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, there's a lot of truth to that. I think yeah, I think just like thinking about like the achievement piece they talked about, or like that's obviously the appeal of Souls likes, right? It's very challenging. And when you like the gratification, the satisfaction you get when you finally beat that boss, it's just like it's hard to
Yeah.
recreate, right? Like, and I felt that playing through the first Kingdom Come Deliverance, like the combat was so difficult. Like there were a couple times where I was like, huh, like I just gotta walk away. Like I don't want to quit the game, but like I just gotta walk away and like think like how do I approach this differently? And so when I finally got through those fights and I ended up like a couple of those battles I ended up winning, and it was like it felt really good because you're like, all right, like I'm finally getting it. Like it took some time, but after leveling up some and understanding the controls better, like you start to win those, and so it just
Oh
makes
yeah.
it makes that much more satisfying. So I can feel that on it's definitely a much smaller scale than a Souls like, but I get that level of satisfaction just out of RPGs, especially on like higher difficulty RPGs. So yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
So it's very much there.
I never really got super into the RPGs, but I mean, I get it, dude. It's not just it doesn't have to be in RPGs, but just the fact
Yeah.
that that's the most prevalent, it makes sense if you really
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. Dude, like another thing I was thinking about too, like, because you had mentioned like in Breath of the Wild you wanted to kind of do everything. And like
Yeah.
I think for me, like I almost had to like let that go a little bit at a certain point because I felt like it was like kind of holding me back from like really enjoying the games, but also like spending too much time on the game and then getting burnt out. Like I felt like I was getting burnt out too easy on some games. So like I don't know, now when I'm playing through
I could see
RPGs,
that.
like when I play through RPGs now, like I mean, and there's some people they'll spend like 90, 120 hours, 200 hours, like no problem, right? But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel for me, it's like I just like enjoying kind of the main parts. I might do some side stuff, but I won't like spend like hours and hours and hours doing side stuff unless like the game warrants it to like level you up. But like, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just kind of like I'm just not like I don't know why. I'm just like I'd rather just kind of like go at my own pace, but also not like burn too much time kind of doing other stuff. And it's not like the game's fault necessarily. It's just kind of, I guess, how I've learned my brain works. It's just like if I just kind of spend too much time on it, it's just like it just kind of like gets to a point of burnout for me.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All right.
Psychology.
Big fan of it. Big fan of it. You learn a lot of stuff about yourself when you read stuff like this.
For sure, makes you think. Xbox is
What else
making us
makes you think?
think. Xbox
Yeah.
is making us think. It's some interesting stuff. Xbox partner preview happened this week, and there was some announcements. And they Xbox Wire posted an article. Danielle Pardis, Xbox Wire editor, posted this. Another installment. They put 1L in installment. Don't know how I feel about that. I don't know.
Yeah. ChatGPT didn't catch it. Run it back.
I feel about that. Another installment. The Xbox partner preview aired today, March 26th, delivering news and updates from our third-party partners around the globe with more previews, new content, and much more. The 30-minute broadcast was presented on the by our show voiceover artist and the voice of Dispatch's Robert Robertson, Aaron Paul. We showed off 19 upcoming games, including 7 number 14 titles, 14 of which will be playable day one with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. The broadcast kicked off with the world premiere of Hunter the Reckoning Death Wish, an upcoming first-person action game set in the World of Darkness universe, and concluded with another world premiere of Artificial Detective, a post-apocalyptic adventure featuring a robot sleuth with a young human sidekick. Also in the show, world premiere of Alien Deathstorm, the next first-person shooter from Rebellion set on the volatile alien world, and more details on Stranger Than Heaven, the upcoming action-adventure title from RGG Studio. Even better, both these titles will be available on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. We also announced Xbox presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven, a new show where you'll hear from some of the very special cast and creators of the game as they pull back the curtains for the first time of the world, story, and intertwined characters within. The broadcast takes place on March 6th. Find out more details about that show here. There's also new DLC coming to Stalker 2, which we showed as a first look at, plus a whole host of other amazing games heading to Xbox in the very near future, including Hades 2, Dispatch, Super Meat Boy 3D, and many more. If you didn't catch the broadcast live, don't fret. They provided a handy recap of everything announced during the show, along with some videos on the actual article itself. So if you're listening to this, you can click on the article later and watch some of the trailers. Some interesting reveals, to say the least. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can show some video while I also read a little bit. But new from Rebellion, Alien Deathstorm, makers of Atomfall and Sniper Elite is Alien Deathstorm, atmospheric first-person shooter or first-person adventure where second-to-second survival hinges on responding to a monstrous, constantly shifting threat on a storm-based off-world colony. Constantly shifting. In the world premiere, we got a first glimpse at the settlement ravaged by violent weather conditions and terrifying alien creatures, where figuring out what happened quickly evolves into a fight for survival. The game will be heading to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox and PC, and Xbox Cloud. It will be a Play Anywhere title on Xbox Game Pass as well. So yeah, man.
This trailer looks clean, brother.
That's pretty sick.
I saw the trailer like ages ago and I completely forgot about it, but this looks smooth. It looks very nice.
Yeah. Does look interesting, to say the least. So here's your more about
Atomfall was supposed to be really good too.
Yeah,
So,
I want to get around to playing Atomfall at some point because it was like kind of I think it was a game that had like kind of Fallout vibes to it. If I'm not mistaken.
yes,
So
yeah, it did. Definitely did. I think Atomfall was the one that was like cyberpunk-ish Fallout. Yeah, I mean it's Fallout vibes.
Yeah.
Double check it.
Artificial Detective was up next in the article. Again, I think is what they said they ended the show on. Yep, the show closed the world premiere of Artificial Detective, a stylish post-apocalyptic adventure. In the trailer, we meet a wisecracking robot detective tasked with his greatest case yet, finding out why humanity has disappeared. One twist in the mystery, a single human child has been left behind, and the pair must work together to solve the case and save humanity. An explosive third-person action adventure we can't wait to see more of. Just a little trailer opens up. You see a little robot, half deer eating some grass. You see your detective, your artificial robot detective. trying to solve the case. Graphically, it looks amazing. I assume this is probably possibly pre-rendered.
Definitely pre-render, but when they start getting into the actual gameplay, it still looks clean, dude. It looks very, very clean. But yeah, you can tell it's definitely pre-rendered. I wonder if they use the AI and stuff to like enhance everything for the
It makes you wonder,
trailers.
right? Oh yeah, gameplay still looks pretty clean. Okay. Interesting. Kind of you're trying to save humanity. A tale we have seen many times before. Seems to be an interesting twist to that. So it will arrive in 2027. Will be an Xbox Play Anywhere title. Very interesting stuff. Ascent from Zero is another one. Been Time to Save the World and Ascent to Zero, an action roguelike. Time is your ultimate weapon, and you are able to manipulate it to gain an edge in battle. Freeze foes in their tracks, gain a second or two to reset and reload, and make the most of your moments to utilize skills, abilities, and refine your run in the cyberpunk-inspired pixel art setting. I don't play many roguelikes, but I'm always impressed by
If you did.
I'm always impressed by roguelikes when I see them, because it's like, especially like when they're the high frame rate, like quick pace, like it's always seems like a good time. I mean, like when I think of roguelikes I played, I'm gonna get made fun of, right? But that Minecraft roguelike, Minecraft Adventures, whatever it's called.
Was it? No,
I forget what it's called. Like
Minecraft something. What was it
it's like,
called? I even played it for a while.
it was
looked like
co-op
fun.
too. I think it was like 4-player. But
Yeah. Is it Send
yeah.
to Zero single player though? It looks like it should be a couch seater, you know?
Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. I played a couple of those where it's just been loads and loads of fun.
Yeah. Oh, it looks well done. But listen, Mike, we've been talking about just a few games now. The main showcase. Bluey's Happy Snaps. I mean, come on. That's what we've all been waiting for. We've
Australian wildlife.
been kind of subliminally hinting at this on the podcast for a few months now, that this is the biggest upcoming game. And boy, did this trailer not disappoint, must I say.
It's everything I've dreamed of, brother.
You can join Bluey and Bingo for a big, exciting adventure and capture all your favorite moments using Dad's special camera.
It's a kid's game.
Discover brand new locations from the show, snap picture poses of Australian wildlife, and get hands-on with a play for real-life activities. I mean, I don't even think we need to say anymore. It's so good, Mike. I don't think there's really much more to say on it. Like,
Of course.
you just gotta play it, dude. You just have to experience it, man. That's all I can say. They talk about Dispatch on Xbox. I mean, Dispatch is already out on PC. It's coming to Xbox. It's kind of the big thing they were talking about. So yeah, well, it wasn't a whole lot to show. Kind of just an announcement like, hey, it's coming to Xbox. I've heard the story's fantastic. Or the voice actors are amazing. So it's a game I definitely want to play at some point. So it's good. The Eternal Life of Goldman Xbox Game Pass demo reveal. Jump into the whimsical platformer coming to Xbox later this year as the titular Goldman. You'll explore a magical, hand-drawn world inspired by fairy tales and myths. Your mission is to kill the deity, a mysterious, fearsome creature that everyone knows about, but no one has ever seen. Equipped with his trusty cane and a unique host of abilities, Goldman must adventure across the vibrant landscape, each area and level lovingly crafted and colored by hand using classic frame-by-frame techniques. Okay, we love a game that has a nice little Cuphead vibe to it, right? Like, everything's crafted by hand. Just kind of going through, doing these animations.
These animations look clean too.
I know. Nice little side scroller. So
Yeah, some of the graphics are well, the animations are clean, but then there are other elements where it's like clearly like a special effects on the computer as well.
yeah,
But
perhaps.
it does it so well. It's like the explosions, the fire is very animated. That orb right there where it's like spreading around the smoke, animated. And there's this one scene where it's like crazy at the end, where there's like a mirror section as well. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, right about there. He's
I mean,
jumping up and down.
whoa.
And it looks
It
like
like shifts. Okay.
a shattered mirror.
Wow.
It's very cool.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, it's I mean, so demo is available today if you want to play it. It's supposed to launch this year, later this year.
This is the way.
Xbox Play Anywhere title. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I have to. I mean, I always give I always give a lot of credit to studios like this that go by hand for animations and all that, and really like just take their time with it, because it's always incredibly impressive, especially with how these games turn out. So it's good, man. It's
What's
good.
the next one here?
The Expanse. Osiris Reborn. This looks as though it's a very We get a fresh look at gameplay for the Expanse of Osiris Reborn, alongside news that a beta for the title is coming in April 26, 2026, or April 22nd, 2026, and that the game's release window is now set for spring 2027. This third-person action RPG set in James S.A. Corey's iconic universe, the power balance between Mars and the Belt is on the edge of collapse, and as your own custom captain, you'll gather a crew and forge your own path through a volatile solar system shattered by conflict. There you go. Xbox Play Anywhere title. I mean, look at the trailer, man. It's looking pretty cyberpunk, Dead Space. I like this.
It looks very Dead Space.
Yeah.
When you start getting into it, it looks very, very Dead Space. And also, what's that other one that just came out? It's like Star something? Starfield?
Starfield, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the space flight. I mean, this is gonna crush it in the military / space sim fan base where they do things like this.
Yeah.
It looks cool, man. Looks like a good story. I wonder if Star Citizen will be like this in the retirement community.
This guy. Oh my gosh. I've been playing that in the nursing home. Be like, hey Mike, you trying to get on Star Citizen?
That's right, dude. That's right.
I just took my pills, you ready? Forever ago. So we move on. I don't know. I'm trying to get through these. There's decent amount left. Fallout offered the journey to unlock memories of his life forever ago. An upcoming narrative adventure. Revisit beautiful locations in Alfred's past, meet characters, and document his story with photographs in a single-player road trip that explores broken dreams, loss, and regret, but also courage, hope, and the power of friendship. We like a good story game. We like a good... I mean, see, this is a game I played like this. I feel like this game made me very existential. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it made me think about a lot, question a lot of my life choices and what my life could become.
Did it?
So I don't know if if I'm gonna be excited to check this one out. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, graphically, it's like that. It reminds me of kind of like a Life is Strange kind of thing, except like more cartoony, if that makes sense.
Well, Life is Strange that was like a mind melter, I think.
More or less. This is giving that kind of vibe, though. So I don't know. I'll be curious to see reviews of this. But yeah, I don't know. I get that vibe. So I feel like it's like, if you like that game, you probably maybe you'll like this game. I don't know. Pretty cool. I mean, we gotta talk about Frog Squad, and they spelled squad with a W. So there's that. Frog Squad, like squad.
Give me that Frog Squad.
Yeah, slapstick puzzle platformer Frog Squad. Hopping on to Xbox, work with your friends to explore the sewers and secure food for the Swamp King. These are exceptionally sticky, froggy tongue.
Wild.
To traverse levels and bring back enough snacks to hit the food quota for the king. At least you become the food quota. Dude,
that's what I'm saying. The running is crazy. It's like the opposite of the Naruto run.
You know what that is?
Bro.
That's like the Party Animals game.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Party Animals. And,
it's like that very derpy, like running animation.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
I mean, it's supposed to be a derpy, silly game. It looks awesome.
It's right around the corner.
It looks like a lot of fun. You can play this with your buddies and stuff.
Coming out in June. It's right around the corner. All right, maybe
play with your buddies and just sweat.
We have to play this. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's coming out in June. Xbox Play Anywhere. Available on Game Pass. Bang. Grave Seasons launches in August 14th. It'll be launching day one. Xbox Play Anywhere title on Game Pass. The latest trailer for this farming sim with a terrifying twist. Your old cellmate writes an ominous letter about the new town you just moved to, Ashen Ridge. While it seems warm and welcoming at first, something is amiss beneath the surface. Do you like Stardew Valley? Well, boy, do I have an art style for you. Grave Seasons. That's very much what this is.
Selling.
Okay.
So Japanese.
I'm seeing these character models. It's like, okay, all right. Let me move on. Hades 2. I don't need to say much about this. Everyone knows Hades 2. Everyone knows Hades.
Yeah, it's just coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, it's just coming to Game Pass. I mean, it's one of the best roguelikes of the last 10 years. Talk about it. Hunter the Reckoning. So I will say, for those watching the video, there's like a, I don't know what it is, a wolf and like an ape, and they're like screaming at each other in the background of this image. It just reminds me of like the meme of like the ape that's screaming, or no, it's the ape that's like thinking, and then the tiger screaming in front of him, and so it's like,
oh yeah,
it reminds me of that meme. Anyway, I mean, if we just look at the game. Why I say this? We opened the show with the world premiere of Hunter the Reckoning Death Wish, an upcoming first-person action game set in the World of Darkness universe. The atmospheric first trailer follows a team of hunters out to take down a dangerous vampire masquerading as law enforcement, before teasing some other locations you will explore. Another game coming out summer of 2027. We're in 2026, Mike. That's crazy. Over a year?
Over a year, dog.
Oh my god.
Over a year. I'm tired of that.
Xbox Play title. Dude, it's so funny because like talking about reveal times for games, there's no one ever that is ever going to top Elder Scrolls 6 ever in the history of games. Like that was just so egregiously bad, and like Todd Howard has since walked it back so many times. Like, yeah, we should not have done that.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's just I don't think there'll be a reveal that was that early ever again. Because that was bad.
Yeah, you should. 1 year's acceptable.
Yeah,
anything
like,
more than that.
you
It's
know.
like, what are we talking about, bro?
I mean, like, there's a few exceptions. Like GTA 6, sure. If you want to tease it 3 years before it comes out and then delay it 2 times, like whatever. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is a message to everyone. You're not Rockstar, so yeah, just keep it close. Musa, Dirty Fate, Musa. See, I just think of Musa Diabate. The big for the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry.
Yeah.
We saw another world premiere of Musa, Dirty Fate, an upcoming action title set in feudal Korea. It's an unknown powerful force has swept your land with fields and crops withering to dust. The people have turned to the most extreme methods of survival. It's up to you to track down the threat and save your subjects. It says painterly Korean-inspired landscapes paired with slick third-person combat gave his first glimpse at this game coming in 2027. Will be an Xbox Play Anywhere title. Let's skip ahead a little bit, shall we? Frame rate looking crispy. Love that.
Dude, the graphics, the smoke, it looks clean. The fire looks dramatic.
Oh yeah,
this is pretty sick.
Need yourself a third-person sword slinger. Come on, just need it, man. Very good.
Looks like fun, man. Some Korean ninja shit.
Serious Sam Shatterverse. Talk about this. Serious Sam is back on an explosive new shooter unveiled today, and the new installment 5 alternate universe Sams must come together, work together, and save the Shatterverse from the antics of the series godlike antagonist Mental. The 5 Sams, all with their own unique abilities, must face off against hordes of ferocious enemies while taking advantage of a rich arsenal of powerful weapons. True to Serious Sam form, it looks like fantastic fun. Skip ahead, shall we?
Dude, the graphics.
What
is this?
Just look at it, man.
It looks clean.
It's crazy. It's looking pretty crazy.
It looks like this could be a really fun game. This looks cool.
Yeah, it actually does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. You have to save the Shatterverse, Mike. Save it. Bang. He's got that shotgun double barrel. Hey,
Hey, yo.
Frame rate a little dicey. Anyway, let's move on. Stalker 2, Calls to Pope DLC. Everyone knows Stalker 2 at this point.
Came out not too long
The
ago.
much anticipated sequel. Yeah, now let's get some DLC. I will say, I mean, animations, everything look great. It's a high budget game, so kind of what you expect. Yeah, first look, first major expansion. Yeah, it says here, visit the iconic Chernobyl nuclear power plant, the Iron Force region, as well as other new locations across the zone in this massive story that could take more than 20 hours to explore. Big DLC. Love that. DLC will arrive this summer. Pretty sick. Find out much more and the breakdown from the devs, which they provide a link to in the article. Stranger Heaven. Strangers in Heaven
Ooh, I've never heard of this one
is the
before.
next brand new title from RGG Studio, and in a new trailer, we learned that the first time that the game story takes place across 5 different time periods in 5 unique cities. Want to find out more? We also announced Xbox Presents, a special look at Stranger Than Heaven, a brand new broadcast that will dive deeper into the setting, story, characters, much more, that will take place May 6th. So you get more details in the article for that. I mean, getting them Yakuza vibes. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm just watching through the trailer, skipping through. It's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
Interesting. They're like morphing so many different types of game styles that I've seen over the years.
5 eras, 5 cities.
I feel like we're in the Asian invasion when it comes to video games right now. Because if you think about it, it's like there's been nothing but fire coming out the last like 5 years out of
Yeah.
Japan, China, and Korea.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Bring it on.
Yeah. It looks insane, but yeah, I mean, that Yakuza was the first thing that came to my head. I'm sure it's probably not the exact same, but I mean, I think the different eras is kind of cool. So you're kind of going from like the 1910s to the 1950s, that kind of thing, 60s, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's I always love those eras too. So, all right, Stranger Than Heaven. All right, I see you. Super Meat Boy 3D. I don't need to talk about this. Everyone knows what Super Meat Boy is. If you ever own an Xbox 360, you've probably played Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
So
Easily.
at this point, so yeah,
It's back.
it's back. Announcement trailer for the Xbox. The Xbox. Vaunted announcement trailer. Vaunted. Another world premiere we showed today. A tactical RPG with explosive action and dynamic combat where turn-based planning is paired with real-time action to open up unique opportunities. Unravel the story of an expedition gone horribly wrong with the help of 3 extremely unreliable narrators, powerful weapons, unique special abilities, and a band of questionable allies. Vaunted is coming to Xbox on PC later in 2026. Keep an eye out for more details. Vaunted, baby. It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I don't know why I saw this and I was like Deadlock, but that's not Deadlock.
I was thinking Deadlock. I was also thinking of like a different like hero shooter kind of game, but at the same time, it looks like a survivor game.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Conquered when I see this game. I'm just kidding. I'm
Don't say
kidding.
that, bro.
Kidding.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
This man's toxic.
Was it Conquered 2024 or my tripping? I think it was
25.
Was
It
it?
was
That's
announced
what
as
it
2024. I remember I said that Concord was gonna flop though, and that guy, it was a 2024 game. Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
August
wow,
23rd, 2024. It didn't even last like a
almost
year.
2
They shut.
years since that debacle, dude. It's
Dude, they
crazy.
took it down in 2 weeks.
Yeah, literally, the last 2 weeks. High Guard, another victim, another Conquered. It's crazy. It just happens, man.
How? How does that happen?
It's wild, man. These games just don't get a chance. They just die. They just die, man. Oh yeah, the last one, Wuthering Waves. Story-rich action RPG built around like, exploration and freedom. Head into Xbox Series X and S. You awaken a rover with no memory. Join a diverse group of resonators as you search for your past. Wuthering Waves' vibrant anime-style open world becomes your playground through a sleek selection of transversal mechanics. A rover can soar, swing, slide, and speed across areas on a motorbike to explore the world and battle foes of these. It's pretty sick, man. Get a bike. Hey, man, if I get a bike in the game, I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the bike looked like G0 with like the boosters behind getting ready to fire rockets. And then these graphics it's so weeby, but I'm here for it.
True.
It looks really cool when she's like soaring around with like a katana blade right there. That scene,
Yeah.
that graphic
Dude.
is so dramatic, man.
One thing I've always loved about like anime, especially games or like anime in general, like shows, like it's always over the top, but it's the one form of medium where it's like you can go over the top and it looks sick
Yep.
and like you can just do whatever you think of pretty much. That's what I've always admired about anime, man. It's like it's the beauty of it, right? You could do stuff you can't do in traditional media, so I mean, it's another example of that.
Dude.
Just so sick.
Clean.
But dude, that was it, Mike. That was it, man. That was all they announced.
Good list. Good list for sure.
It's cool to see all that.
Like,
yeah, man. Artificial Detective. Curious about that. That game for sure. Yeah, man.
I think the one that I'm most interested in, Alien Deathstorm, because I want to go back and watch the Alien movies again. I
Yeah.
feel like that'd be a good opportunity to just watch some games too. And also Frog Squad, bro. Got to get me and the Toads.
They kind of sick.
Heck
Rogue
yeah.
Squad. True. Yeah, I'm be thinking about that one. Nice, cool co-op derpy game. Gotta play it.
Yeah.
I,
Electric, bro.
I would call it Friends a lot, but hey, man, might be good. I mean, not saying Friends Slop's bad. I'm not going around saying Friends Slop's a derogatory term. You know what I mean? Just Friends Slop. There
Friends
you
up.
go. You know what's not Friends Slop? Maybe I don't know.
What's that? Yo, Marathon?
Perhaps I don't know. Paul Tassi, man, he had some reports on it. Few
Yeah,
reports.
Paul
This is
Tassi
just
be
one of
a
them.
while now.
So,
We're talking Shirley about Paul Tassi, senior contributor over at Forbes. He writes some articles. They're pretty sick articles. Let's talk about the article. New marathon sales and player content or count reports are close to reality. So the rumors are true. The truth is in. I wasn't expecting Marathon to be this successful. I think people just really trust Bungie even when they continually screw up.
well,
They're
hey
like, they'll
man,
figure it out. It's Bungie, man.
we haven't
It's
read the
Bungie.
article yet. Maybe it wasn't as successful as they thought, or maybe it met their expectations. And
Well, I feel like it was. I thought it was good.
maybe
Maybe I'm
let's find
crazy.
out.
Let's find out. Let's get it. New figures are circulating around the internet about Bungie's marathon, waiting to be dissected for analysis. Something to chew on besides just Steam charts. The information is from Alinea Analytics. It's a website. I've used it a bunch of times. It's a firm that specializes in game markets that has estimates of the marathon's sales. DAUs, I don't know what that means.
Um,
Direct access units? I don't know.
I don't know
Maybe, I don't
either.
know. And platform splits. While some may dismiss this as third party guesswork, rather than being an official from Bungie, that is unwise in this context. My own sources at Bungie, because Paul Tassi is well connected. He's been out in the game for a bit now. He has now confirmed to me, Paul, that these numbers are very close to the real figures, meaning they shouldn't be rejected out of hand. Here are the linear figures. He cannot report exact totals. Let's get into it. And you can determine what's the success. 1.2 million estimated sales at its $40 price point plus the deluxe. Steam is 70% of Marathon's population, in line with my last report that Steam was the primary platform for the game. PS5 is 19% and Xbox is 11%. It's notable that PS5 doesn't even break 20% for the first party game, despite being multi platform. That's actually a good point,
That's a
isn't
good
it?
point. Because like, yeah, it was marketed as a PlayStation game, so it's like, but the
That's
Steam man, it's a
true.
good thing they released it on Steam. Like, you know.
That's they had to go multi platform. Yeah, so after a peak of 478,000 DAUs in its first weekend. That must be like direct access users or something. Um,
Yes. Yeah,
it's got to
DAUs.
be. Will you look that up? It's
Let's
holding
see.
345,000 DAUs, while this past weekend was 380,000. Comparing launch weekend to this past one, 2 weeks later, it's a 20% drop, though more if we're doing day to day. That's kind of ruthless. Okay. The report also says average playtime is up to 28 hours on Steam, much higher than consoles. 22% of Steam players are past 50 hours and 7% are past 100. This is in line with the positive reception of the game from players who had stuck with it. You know it.
Daily active users. That makes
Daily
sense.
active users. Okay, that
Peak
makes
of
way
almost
more sense.
500K daily active users the first week.
That's good. Okay, daily active users. Okay, the sales, platform split, and DAUs are very close to reality over Bungie. The problem is, this is lower than it should be in general. From launch figures to now, given the context of the game, meaning its development time, costs, and expectations from Sony for Bungie's first new IP in a decade, that is also a reality. There are no plans to scale back or change content plans from here, as of now. That may change, but work is underway on future seasons, and the ultimate fate of the game will play out in time. Again, this was never going to be a high guard Concord situation, and it was ridiculous to think so. That doesn't mean Marathon is the true hit it needs to be, but that's a different conversation. Bungie has not shared any sales numbers since launch, and I doubt, Paul Tassi doubts, we will be hearing anything official from them anytime soon on either the sales or active players end. But this estimate and my confirmation of its approximate accuracy are the best we've got.
Hmm.
So I'm actually kind of want to lean on this one a little bit. I don't think it's that bad, but when you do put it in the context of how much they spent on the game, yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
Would you pull the plug like they did with High Guard or Concord?
I mean, not with those daily active user counts. I mean, there's still a decent amount of people playing it. I mean, the only thing is like at a certain point, Sony's got to accept the reality that they lean too heavily into like live service, and so it's like I don't know. I just don't think it's their best interest to just like pull the plug on every single one they've made and just say like I mean, especially with someone like Bungie has a track record, it's like I think they I think they have the right to like have a little more time to work with it. Just be like, hey, let's just give people at least a few seasons and give it a year or two. Like, I don't know. I think Bungie deserves that personally, but I mean, when you look at like the PS5 is 19% of the player base, is like that. Like that's like crazy to me. I think that's probably the most surprising of all the stats. So I mean, it's a good thing they're releasing multi-platform because if it was just PlayStation, which I think like Conquer might have just been PlayStation, right? I'm trying to remember if it was even. I don't think it was. I think it was like just. I'm trying to remember. Can't remember if it's multi-platform or not.
Yeah, I think it was just. I
Um,
think it was just.
and I mean
It might have
that's
just been PlayStation, but dude, Concord launched, and I think it had less than like 1,000 viewers at the time.
yeah. I mean, it definitely wasn't good. Yeah, I mean, like, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it's worth pulling the plug. I mean, look, I mean, to the benefit of the game, like, I do see people like on Twitter and stuff that really advocate for the game, and they're like, hey, like, I really enjoy it. Like, I know it's not like the raging success that it probably should be to make a profit, but I mean, there's still people that are like, I really enjoy my time with the game. There's people that have even replied to like kind of Paul Tassi's tweet about this article. Like his tweets about it saying like, look, I really enjoyed the game, but and they're like, yeah, look, Paul's like reporting is fair and I think it's accurate. Like, yeah, they
Oh
really
yeah.
enjoy the game. So it's like, yeah, I mean, there's certainly a player base and there's definitely people that are having fun with it. And I think there's enough to warrant at least a little bit of a lifespan on it. I mean, will it see past a year? I mean, it's hard to say with most live service games now if it's like because like we're not even seeing it past a month in some cases, so it's like you can't sit here and say, oh, this game's gonna be around in a year because we just don't know. But like
No.
I mean, I think seeing that kind of daily active users like was a good sign at launch, but I think I don't think you need to be an analyst or an insider to know that this game is certainly not making a profit. So it's just one of those things like how long do they just keep the stay in the red until they're just like, you know what, let's just like move on and have Bungie try and focus on something else if they were to keep them. So yeah, I think it's just kind of where it's at.
I think that's kind of fair. I just feel like with how big Bungie is and Sony, they got to ride with it for a while before they pull the plug.
And
Um, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are just kind of not spending money right now. They're really worried.
that's true
There's a
too. I
lot of
mean,
uncertainty. So that could be part of it. Might have just launched or finished at the wrong time, and now they don't know what to do. We're not going to hear the end of this, though. There's like definitely going to be more stuff coming our way
yeah,
about just the reality of the situation. There's if it's not successful, people might get laid off, which is a terrible spot to be in.
yeah. I mean, it's really not fun, man. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not looking great, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see like the game is shutting down next month or anything. So yeah, man, praying for Bungie, dude. I would hate to see
It'd be
Bungie have
brutal.
to take a huge hit, but
Nobody want to see that, dude.
yeah, shout out Epic, man. I will say, like, I mean, obviously it sucks people losing their jobs, but at least Bungie is willing to give fair compensation and fair packages so that everyone's
yeah.
not completely in the dirt and like just in the dust and not taken care of. So I give kudos to them for that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's just still terrible that they had to do it.
Yeah.
I would rather they just balance their books properly and not have to lay people off.
Yeah,
But
man. Like, yeah, man, it's always the case, right? Like, just like start new projects or something, man. Like, try and make your next big hit. Not saying necessarily Epic needs it, but I mean, if you have like, it's like, I mean, also it's like, and like even Tim Sweetie said in this thing, but I feel like every person that writes those articles or those kind of announcements are always like, we hate having to lay off talented individuals and talented team members. It's like, well, they're talented, man. Let them work on something else, dude. Like, just
yeah,
let them exercise those talents on a new project. You know, it's like I don't know. I like. I know it's like it's just kind of the corporate speak, but it always comes off as disingenuous when it's kind of like that. It's like, all right, it's just yeah, it's never fun like in those situations, and you know, it's a business, man. I get it, but come on, can't.
yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, it's for profit entity, and they probably have private equity involved, and then they got to make sure that they're beholden to shareholders. They don't really care about the employees, and they're just trimming fat. I think I trim
Yeah,
fat, and unfortunately, Bungie's not a stranger to doing that either. And definitely not Sony. How many people have they laid off just in the last 3 years? Feels like freaking
yeah,
everybody. So,
seemingly
yeah.
crazy
Anyhow,
stuff. My crazy.
that's all the articles we got for today, bro. Solid selection. Yeah.
Vibing, dude.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add, or should we let the people go? Let's just.
Oh man, I don't think I have anything else right now. Chilling, man. Looking forward to new games, but not gonna be time soon. So in the meantime,
Yeah.
we vibe out.
Well, there's plenty of games out right now that we can always check out.
It's
My
true.
backlog is 3 mountains high. It's actually kind of nutty.
It's always funny seeing. I've seen so many backlog memes lately about games. It's like me.
Have you?
It's like my bank account seeing I bought another game after after seeing my backlog or something like that, or after knowing what my backlog is like, or like my Steam
Yeah, it's like, bro,
library
play the other
POV.
games.
My Steam library. I'm buying another game. Like,
And then just to go back and play the same game you've been playing for like 10 years.
yeah, yep. That's how it goes,
Oh,
man.
man. It is absolutely how it goes. All right, dog. We gotta let the people go. We gotta wrap up. We gotta start doing the rendering, do everything, really. So we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the MC Podcast. We do have links in the description below, including timestamps. You can always go there and check everything that you heard and listened to. Links for us as well if you want to reach out to us, see what's going on. And then really, that's all we got. You have anything to add, Kyle? Any shout outs? Gonna be back here tomorrow or next week?
Yeah, man. Be back here next week. And
Mm-hmm.
join the weather's starting to change, man. We're getting some warm weather, man. I'm loving it.
Oh,
I'm loving it.
it's coming. It's coming. It was feeling warm today, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Keep on gaming. This has been the M2 Podcast. I'm Michael L. Anthony, and that is Kyle Heath. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh.